Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. Y'all, I am jumping back on the Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Love and they locked up. Honey, I'm jumping back on the train, okay? Choo choo, honey, I'm jumping back on the train. Ain't nothing on TV. And this season seems like it's going to be a good one. Now, I watched episodes 1 and 2, so we're just going to jump right into episode 3. I am going to put pictures up for those of you that are not familiar with this cast of Love During Lockup. So if you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gon' get into it. Child, this is a fool. First up on the scene is Teeny and Rob. So Teeny is meeting with Rob's mama, okay? And she being disrespectful, bringing up that ex. See, I have had a mother-in-law like her before, and I would have never met with her. It would have been the never ever mets, honey, over on OWN. It is no way that I would have sat down with this mama. That mama got a problem, okay? He getting out, so he needs to deal with his mama, who thinks that that's her man and that he should take care of her. Something is really wrong. The dynamics are wrong. I really don't get it. Teeny gets up and walks away because she is pissed. How dare you talk about his ex? If he wanted to be with her, he would be with her, which he should be with her, child, because I wouldn't be wasting my good years on him, but that's just me. She gets up, she walks away. The mom is like, no, come sit down. Tell me what you want to tell me. Come sit down. So she agrees to it. She's like, I'm going to sit down, but don't bring up that ex again. This poor lady was so upset. She was crying. Now, she did sit down. That mama wants to see her cry. Okay, that mama was getting good joy out of seeing her cry. She felt like she had, defeated her. So she was just sitting there looking. She didn't say one time, don't cry, I apologize. And then she just sitting there looking at her. She said, well, I didn't want to hurt you. Ma'am, you're right. You meant to hurt her. And that's exactly what you did. So Teeny is telling her, I'm the one that's been taking my kids up and down the street to see him. And he calls me and tells me that y'all getting into it. And I tell him that he needs to call you. Here go the mama. Oh, I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that. See, it's already giving toxic mommy issues and he's still locked up. Anytime anything happens between the two of them, she is going to blame you no matter what. Because in her eyes, you are the reason that they are not talking. You are the reason that she's not getting the money that she needs to get. You are the reason why she's riding in a Pinto and you riding in a Cadillac. You are the reason for the season. Girl, if you don't leave that damn man alone, absolutely not, baby. You should not have to prove yourself to her, running down all of your accolades. Well, I did this for him and I did that for him and I got this. Absolutely not. She is telling her about some petition that she started to try to get him out of jail, and the mama didn't even sign it. Didn't even help. She said, yeah, I was wrong. And, I came from an effed up background. Ma'am, please. Enough with the excuses. People go through things every day, B. It really trips me out how people want to blame what they've gone through on their trash can behavior. That's not how it works. You knew exactly what you were doing when you were doing it at your big grown age. His mama said, I just feel like as my kid, he should be helping me out. He should. This woman really has an issue, honey. I would steer clear of her, but that's just me. Moving forward. Ayanna and Jamal. Baby, Ayanna is a character. Ayanna, you need help. Okay, I'm just going to go and put it out there before I get into it, baby. You need help. Now, it's 2 days until her sentencing, right? So her friend Lex stops by trying to get, her together because she has to get the house clean before she goes into jail. Now, she doesn't know if she's going to get 2 weeks or 90 days. She's going to Lancaster to drop off her kid. Now, at first I thought it was kids, but there was only a daughter in the back seat. So now she's about to go to jail for either 2 weeks or 90 days. And she's worried about making sure that Jamal has money on his books. Ma'am, you are a mother. All I've heard you talk about is Jamal this and Jamal that. Is Jamal coming? Oh, I didn't think so. Baby, you need to be worried about your children. Just trashy, child. You need to be only concerned about them babies. It's bad enough you taking your ex-best friend's sloppy seconds. It's just nasty. So she's like, yeah, I'm going to send him like $100 a week. So since I'm going to be in there 2 weeks, I'm just going to keep speaking 2 weeks into existence. I'm going to put like $200 on there. Baby, this is sad. She got that sweet baby in the back seat, but she's worried about him having money in the pen. Do y'all hear that? Let me run it back for you one more time. She's about to go to jail, so they're going to both be locked up. She's going to go take her daughter to her mom, and she is worried about whether or not he has money while she's sitting down. She said, not being able to talk to my man is just real upsetting to me because we talk every day. Girl, he ain't going nowhere. Where he gonna go? Where he gonna go? Oh, okay. So now she's talking about the fact that her visit is the same day as her court date, and she is willing to miss her court date to go and see this man. Okay. A moment of silence. And we're back. Ma'am, are you, are you stupid or are you dumb? Okay. It's just no way to get around it. You are ready to go on the run. I don't care if we're on the run, baby, long as I'm next to you. Beyonce. And if loving you is a crime, girl, tell me why I give my life for you. Baby, this is a mess. Girl, if you don't take your ass down to that jailhouse and stop trying to go meet this man, he's not going anywhere. So while they in the car on the way to Lancaster, he calls. So the friend Lex grabs the phone. She's like, yeah, I just want to see if it's real, because a lot of times she be in these relationships and she be thinking it's real and it's really not real. He talking about, I ain't gonna break her heart. Okay, baby, that's the kiss of death. As soon as they say I'm not gonna break her heart, prepare to be broken. Okay, you about to get broken the hell up. Her friend knows that it's some BS and some jail talk, but child, I guess she just letting Ayanna do Ayanna. Because I feel like this, if he dealt with your friend, then you know that he foul. And he gonna be looking at Lex when he get out. So you better not bring her around, okay? Moving forward. Samantha and Rick. So we head on down to Arizona to meet Rick and Samantha. Now, I hope it's not another Stan and Lisa. Child, because that was a mess. Y'all remember Stan and Lisa? And Stan used to be walking around them tighty whities. So anyway, he's shopping for his reunion. We find out that they were together in high school, but it was really nothing serious. And he said that he loves her sense of humor and that little banter that they have back and forth. Now, after he got divorced, he went looking for Samantha and he found her on a pen pal site. So he was thinking to himself, like, what did happen? Now she locked up. Miss Samantha is a very pretty woman, though. They were showing like flashback pictures of them. And I was like, oh, okay, they both were, good looking teens. So now they're trying to get that old thing back. We meet Samantha. She's telling us that she was charged with felony DUI and she got 3 years. So one day, she minding her business because she ain't got nothing else to do. She goes into her bunk and sees that he sent her a letter in jail, and it was on from there. They've been together since. Now he's on the phone with her in real time, asking her about some money that he sent to a trust. So when he got off the phone, his nieces who were there shopping with him, they were like, what money? He was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry. They were like, no. What money? And he don't want to reveal said money. And not one of the nieces, y'all, being a correctional officer. Child, she's trying to warn him of the scams that the scammers play. And Rick does not want to hear it. Now we find out he also had an issue with drinking. And they're worried that she may start him drinking again. Two people that are potential alcoholics should not be together. Y'all gonna run off the road together. Like, what is happening? Rick, you have gotten your life together. There is no reason for you to go over there with Samantha. Now they're worried. Meanwhile, he wants to marry her. Oh, Rick. Slick Rick, listen to me. Hopefully Samantha can stay on the straight and narrow and she's not using you, because you seem invested, but I just don't think that this is a good idea. Michael and Joey. So Joey is saying that his family is upset about his relapse. Listen, Joey, you need to leave Michael alone. You have a great support system, and Michael seems like a trash can. He just reeks of ill through the screen. You know how sometimes when you see the inmates, they come on the screen, you're like, oh, okay, they fell on some hard times, or they might have a redeemable quality or two. He seems like trash, even through the screen. So they're talking on the phone, and Joey is asking Michael how he felt about meeting the family. He said, it was nice. So Joey starts telling him that he told them about the relapse. Now, instead of him worrying about Joey, he's more worried about if they're blaming him. Sir, what? Why is that your concern? Talk about, why would you tell them? I would have never told them that. We know your moral compass is broken. Okay? We already know. Joey needs to find a nice man where he is, because as soon as this man gets out, he gonna be in them streets. Because last episode, he said that he's done sleeping with people if Joey is. How does that work? Are you done sleeping with them or not? And then he started giving his body count, y'all. Body count, including the men he locked up with. Child, that is, ooh, baby. This is a mess. So they're talking about his release date. But truth be told, Michael don't know when he's getting out. Now, he seems pretty comfortable in there, if you ask me. I don't think he want to get out, but that's just me. Joey's like, well, I feel like he won't give me a straight answer because he's afraid that I might leave him. Joey, let me give you a word of advice, honey. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can damn do today. Leave him right where he is. Just stop picking up the phone calls. I hope you didn't get this man your address. Like, just stop picking up his calls. You have a collect call from a inmate. Boo. Baby, the way I would press 0 or whatever damn number you got to press to disconnect, it will be a no for me, big dog. Moving forward. Michael then reveals to us that he could be in there for another 6 years. Goodbye and good luck. Shantae and True. Now, mind y'all, baby, this right here is something else. This man, True, has never dated a black woman, but now he's choosing Shantae. Girl, that man is straight using you. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. He is using you. Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony. Girl, that man does not want you like that. Not saying anything is wrong with you, Shantae, but him and that stepbrother of yours are in on it together. Neither one of them can be trusted. Why would he just choose you and he's never wanted to date a black woman? Thank you. Okay, I just want to say thank you to you, True, honey, because we don't want you either. Please stay over there. So she's telling us that her and True are going to open a restaurant together. Now he's in the pen giving us a cooking lesson. So they can just be up in the prison with a cooking show? I mean, he made that omelet. It did look good, but no, I don't want your prison eggs. Oh, absolutely not. She is going to shadow a restaurateur, right? So while she's there, he calls her. He asks her, this is the lady that he's talking to, not Shantae, how long did it take for her to see a prophet? And she said 2 years. He was like, I hope I was going to pop off sooner than that. I hope it ain't going to take that long. He's telling her that he gets out of prison soon and he wants to get the ball rolling. Now, first of all, Shantae says she's taking out $100,000 loan, which is asinine. Y'all need to just make plates from the house at first. Why are you taking out $100,000 loan to open up a restaurant with a convicted felon that has never dated his skinfolk? Girl, what are you even doing? Now, I also wouldn't advise you to go into business with him because it's not going to end well. Child, somebody needs to get Shantae. She needs to be under conservatorship because, baby, you're going to take out $100,000 loan to open up a restaurant with this man? So after he hangs up the phone, the lady is telling Shantae, girl, I don't think you should have any partner because people come and go. And if things go under, he's going to want to take that restaurant with him. And I absolutely agree with that. I would never go into business with this man. It's giving stupidity. Ayanna and Jamal. So, baby, we back over here with Yana, honey. They make it to the mama house. She jumps right on FaceTime with Jamal. Now, she does not live with her son. She did eventually hug her son, but them priorities all effed up. How you jump on FaceTime with this man instead of embracing your son that doesn't live with you? So she tells us that her son lives with her mom because after she had him, she was battling with postpartum depression and she was too young to take care of him. Now, I totally understand that, you know, we go through things after we have our babies, our hormones and everything, they're out of whack. But if you know that you are not there on the daily, the first thing you need to be worried about is him. She was like, yeah, I mean, we still love each other. We're just not physically in the home together. So, baby, they on this video call and she in the restroom, right? She fiending for him like Jodeci. Baby, the thirst is real. It makes me think all this time she probably been wanting him. That's why you got to be really careful about who you bring your man around. I mean, it really shouldn't even be like that because you should be able to just bring your man around and he should be on his best behavior and your damn friend should be as well. But the way that she is thirsting for him, honey, it's giving real cousin Faith like tendencies. She's telling him she wants to be his forever pro. She was like, yes, let me out. She pulling her pants down, making it clap. Meanwhile, the kids are, I'd say, 10 feet away. Girl, these calls are monitored for quality assurance. Why are you turning around and thunderclapping? What is going on? So they start talking, and she's like, so when I go in, are you going to be talking to other people? And will. Probably talking to him now. And will. He lying, talking about, no, I'm going to be on the phone. I'm just not going to be on the phone with other girls. Yeah, right. You got a whole little black book in there and you ain't fooling me. You will definitely be calling other women. She's talking about he's really a ladies' man in the pen. Say what now? How is he a ladies' man in the pen? Oh, okay. This is giving foolishness, foolery, and Felon Friday. Child, and I am here for it. Teeny and Rob. Teeny is such a pretty lady. I don't know why she is wasting her years on Rob. She should leave him locked up in there with the other Robert. And y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, Aura. So she hasn't talked to him since she went and sat down with that mama. She's mad. So she unplugged all the access to the cameras. Now, if you have not been watching this, because we're on the 3rd episode, Rob has cameras all over the house except the kids' room and the restroom. So the children aren't getting any privacy. Okay. Very much an invasion of space and privacy and their boundaries. And Teeny, this is ignorant. There are cameras all over the place. Did you think about how your kids feel about that? Like, and the only time they're going to get some privacy is when you mad at him. Mind you, he has cameras watching her 24/7. Child, not her being locked up with him. This is ridiculous. So he calls her, baby, and he thinking Xfinity tripping. She was like, no, it's not the Wi-Fi. I unplugged them because I went to meet your mom and I'm pissed. Girl, you unplug those cameras. You need to keep it that way. That is so invasive. He knows that you're too good for him. That's why he has you being watched. He talking about, well, it's for your protection. And what you gonna do from prison? If somebody decides to break and entering at any given time, what are you going to do? Oh, okay. So she's telling him, look, your mom was acting a donkey. And she said that you should have stayed with your ex. And then he tells us that he was in a 7-year relationship with the ex when Teeny came into the picture. And he wanted her more because him and the ex were having some issues. Well, honey, it leads me to believe you might still be talking to that ex. And you ain't fooling me. So then she gets pissed because his mom told her that she gets an allowance from him in prison, which she didn't know when they supposedly tell each other everything. No, ma'am, you tell him everything. He don't tell you nothing. He tells you what he wants you to know, and you tell him everything under the sun. So then he reveals to us that he has his ex's face tatted on him, and she does not know. He was like, I'm going to try to get it covered up before I get there, or I'll just deal with it when I get there. I couldn't even take him seriously with that bunk bed behind him. I just couldn't do it. Baby, you got pictures up on this white cell wall, and I just couldn't take you seriously. So then he drops a bomb on her, y'all. They're talking, and he said they told him if he gets out in 3 weeks that he would still have to do the check-ins and make sure that he's not doing the wrong thing. But if he gets out later, then he wouldn't have to do all that. So this man wants to break the law. He does not want to follow the rules. Baby, this man comfortable in there. He got free room and board, probably a little dip on the inside, and he got you on the outside sitting around being monitored, waiting for him to get out. If that ain't the life, I don't know what is. He has zero responsibility. He got a woman on the outside sitting still while he runs circles on the inside. And ain't no telling what he doing in the 18 years. You think he hasn't done anything with anybody in 18 years? Okay. Now, if it were me, I would pack that entire place up and move me and my kids somewhere else and leave those cameras there. Nope, absolutely not. He is wasting her time, or should I say she wasting her own time, and she's dragging them kids through it. You have a daughter. She is watching this. This is her example. Girl, y'all be so hard to press for a man. Moving forward. So she's like, so when are you getting out? He said, I'm getting out in 2 months. Now, he said he wanted to wait and take the 2 months to get out so that they can travel. Sure. So she's like, me and Rob, we really built a foundation because we really couldn't see each other. But I'm just so disappointed that he didn't tell me certain things. Well, girl, prepare to be sick of him. True and Shantae. Now, True is meeting with Mr. T, aka her stepbrother Fred. Baby, Fred came in there dressed like, what's that pimp's name? Don Magic Wand. When I tell you he had chains everywhere, probably used the money that he stole from her. So this is her stepbrother. And he was in jail with True, and that's how they met. So the stepbrother hooked Shantae up with True. Now they fell out because he stole $5,000 from her. And why are we meeting with him again? Because he ain't gonna give it back. So why are we here? He would have gone right back to that correctional facility messing with me. You gonna come to my house and steal $5,000? Child, I wish I would. She's trying to get her money back from him. He's saying that it wasn't him. And he never even saw her save. He was like, I knew you were trying to save up for a restaurant. So why would I take money from you? I would never do that to you. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, okay. So while she's sitting there with him, True calls and he's like, yeah, so you gonna get that money back? Well, it's Shantae's money. Where's Shantae's money? True is wanting to know why and when he gonna get that money back. Now, y'all, he just said that he didn't take the money. But then he gonna say to True, you know, you gonna be my brother-in-law, so I'm gonna have something for you when you get out. It ain't gonna be much, but it's just something for you to be able to trust me again. So did you take the money or not? Did you? I think you did. Now, after True hangs up, he tells Shantae, yeah, I mean, I don't feel like you know what you getting yourself into. And I don't think that it's going to work. I ain't even think you was going to take it this far. I just wanted you to get a life. I just wanted you to have somebody to talk to. Seriously? So not only did you steal her money, you set her up for the okie doke? Probably trying to give her a distraction so you could steal her damn money. Shantae, you need to get away from all these people. You need to get away from him and False, because ain't nothing true about it. You need to run far, far away. Ayana and Jamal. So she sits down. She's talking to her mama. Her mom is telling her, you know, she needs to get her life together. So she's telling her, listen, I need you to take care of my daughter too. The mom said, girl, you are affecting all of us, your kids and me. Now I have to take off work to be with the kids when I didn't plan on taking off work. She's like, well, that's what you do. You my mama. What you want me to do? I can't control them pulling me over because I was driving high. That's like stupid. Ma'am, yes, you can. Don't do irresponsible, stupid stuff. She's sitting up here talking slick to her mama when she needs her mama. Child, I would be pissed. I would be pissed at that little attitude when you are the one who made this mess. And it lets me see why some parents are just like, nope, not doing it. I'm hands off. I'm not helping. You don't understand what you're doing. You're not taking responsibility for your actions. And you think that it's my responsibility to come in and save you after I've already raised you. Because at first I used to be like, man, you know, if it's my child, I'm going to always be there for them. I'm going to always make sure that, you know, I have their back. But if you're coming to me with an attitude and you messed up your life, no, you're going to have to figure it out on your own. So now she's going to have to take temporary custody of both the kids while Ayana talking out the side of her damn neck. Child, this is crazy. And that was the end of the episode. Child, this season is a mess. Ayana, girl, you need a parenting class. You are so busy worried about that man that you're not worried about yourself or your children. Shantae, you need somebody to guide you, honey. Something's not clicking. It's clicking, but it's clicking down. Teeny, girl, say what now? Say what now? You got to deal with that mama and them cameras? Oh, hell no. Joey, Michael is a trash can. Okay? A trash can. Slick Rick, I don't know what Samantha gonna do, but we shall see. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about Friday night's episode. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.